So your sponson pods are bolted on or screwed on, I guess, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. You don't need a welder to put them back on, I guess, if you break one, but we'll see how durable they're going to be. I would say this is pretty cool, the ladder. If you fall out, you got a safety ladder. It's made out of seatbelt material. It's just in this Velcro thing. You can, I guess, climb up to the back, and you got a way to get back on. You got your welded transducer bracket on the back, so I like that. The dealership I went to, for probably like most dealerships, can be kind of shady. For instance, they said it was going to come with the belt buckles. When I went and looked at it to begin with, when I got there, they had taken them off. It was supposed to come with extra batteries. They're not in there. Yada yada yada. But overall, some things that I liked about the boat, what made me, I was going to go with the G3, but I traded in my Tracker Deep V, which I really liked. The reason I got rid of it is because there was wood in the construction, and some of it seemed like it was starting to go bad. I don't know why anybody puts wood or carpet in a boat. It makes absolutely no sense. We're in 2023, and there's plenty of other options out there other than wood. And like I say, carpet, I still don't understand that. You get all the sea deck material out and all that other stuff. This actually is pretty neat location, because I can fill up my truck and this at the same time with another pump. On my Tracker, it was a little harder to do that because the fill was way in the back, and the splash pod back there, whatever the hell that thing's called, splash well. Another thing that I liked about it was I wanted something that this is my 8th boat. It's not my first boat, so I know a few things that I like and don't like, and I wanted something that I don't have to worry about ever again. I'm getting older and I can't do all the work anymore. This is metal. I like that. Fiberglass, you gotta buff it, it cracks over time. This is gonna be here for my great grandkids. They'll still be able to enjoy this if they're not douchebags. And but here's your room. It would be cool to have a second live well under here, but it's just storage, and I couldn't find anything online about this boat at all, so I'm posting this. Whoever installed these, again, another mishap. I don't know why you put this all the way down on the floor. You got these slots right here, so they should be up a little higher so your reels can fall down on those slots. That's not a big deal. Like I said, another thing with the dealership for me, it came with the fire extinguisher. When I went and looked at the boat, it was right there. It's missing. Awesome, right? So, but it's just little bitty things that I can fix myself, and I'll be decking this one out with lights and panels and stuff. So once I get it on the water, I'm waiting on a trolling motor to come. We're in 2023, and supply chain still lacking due to, quote, COVID. So I've got a trolling motor on order. Hopefully I'm not getting scammed on that, and I'm not going to take this thing out without a trolling motor. That's dangerous. I've had too many times. My trolling motors have saved me, so I'm not going to go out without a trolling motor. But this is, you know, what your deck looks like back here. I've got a bimini. We'll see how that goes. You can definitely, like I said, I hadn't had them water yet, but my first impression is the decks are very massive. Nothing in here is wood. There's not a splinter of wood in the boat. There's no fiberglass, which I like. You got a couple little pieces of plastic. It's not a big deal. Little bitty things. It's a good deck. You got 3 spots up here. I guess you could fish 2, maybe 3 people if you really wanted to, but I don't plan on having that many damn people on my boat at the same time. But it's a nice deck. Plenty of room for my dogs. Another reason we wanted to switch over, we were going to go with the side console. We decided that maybe we'd try the center console this time, but the main thing is with the Deep V, your seats are more forward, which is great, and you got room all in the back. But when you're going down the lake, even though you have good dogs, you can't keep an eye on them. So if I'm back here, I can keep an eye on them and make sure they're not flying out of the boat or something. So that was really another main deciding factor to get a different style boat. Again, I did like the Tracker. regardless of what people are telling you online, or you hear people talking trash about Tracker, they were actually, it was a damn good boat, other than the fact that they haven't caught up to modern day age and they're still using wood in their boats. The Tracker trailer was freaking awesome. All this was metal. You had metal wheel wells, you had diamond plate steps on both sides. It was way sturdier to tow with. It was a good boat. It rode really well. Mine was a 2012. We're in 2023. I had no problems with that boat at all, other than some of the wood starting to act like wood when it's outside, even though it's quote marine grade. So another thing I haven't figured out is how I'm running wires up through this boat yet. And there's not really a whole lot of access panels. These are actually solid on the sides here. So on both sides, these are solid. I thought I'd be able to run wire through them and cables and things, but so I hadn't figured that out yet. Today's the first day. I got it last night, and so today's the first day I've actually had it home in the daylight where I can start checking things out. But if you got any questions that maybe I could answer, because I know I had a lot before I bought this. Again, there's a lot of other brands out there. I think all the utility boats are similar in quality. You're gonna get the same kind of fit and finish where you got chip and paint and, you know, little skimps here and there. It's a utility boat, so I mean, I get all that. It didn't come with the transom saver. If you go to Lund's website, there's not very much information on this boat at all, and they said they don't even know about if you should use a transom saver. I'm not traveling without a damn transom saver. So one good thing, it did come with LED lights on the trailer, so I don't have to upgrade that, thank God. The rims are actually decent. I bought a spare tire for it. The dealership charged me $600, which is a ripoff, and it doesn't even match the damn rims. But they were out in BFE, and I'm not going to travel without a CDL driver as well, and I'm not going to travel without a spare tire. It's just dangerous, so I went ahead and bought it. They didn't even have the right brackets, U-bolts, but I still had to pay full price. So another thing is I would definitely check on your dealer. I feel like the dealer wasn't necessarily a bad dealer, but they weren't a real big name dealer, and I think they try to take advantage everywhere they can. So I don't know what's up with this wiring under here hanging down. It wasn't like that when I went and looked at the boat. But like I said, if you got any questions that I might be able to answer, I couldn't find anything about this damn boat. We go up the river a lot. Another thing that's really important is even when we go out on calm days, you never know when the wind's going to pick up, and next thing you know, you got 3-foot waves coming at you. This boat was really hard to, I don't know where I found it at, but I finally had found the dead rise somewhere, and this one had the biggest dead rise, which means, and it's a mod V, so it's V'd in the front and goes flat in the back. It's not going to handle waves as good as that deep V did, but I don't feel like I'm going to sink the boat in a mild storm. I think I could make it back to safety in a safe way, so that was important. The higher sides as well. It had the highest sides out of all the boats that I looked at and researched. And I researched for a couple years before I finally picked one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to like this thing, but like I say, I'll keep you posted once I get it on the water a few times. If you got any questions, let me know. Maybe I can answer them for you if you're looking into this boat. Another thing, let me tell you this. It's very deceiving. They say this is a 96-inch beam. Hang on. So this is advertised as a 96-inch beam. There you go. What is that? 93.5. Doesn't look like 96 to me. If you get up here, you can take my word for it, or it's 76 up here, 86 in the middle, something like that. And it was 94 back here. I think the only place it's going to be 96 is maybe from this point right here to this point right here, and I'm holding my phone, aka camera, so I can't really get it through there, but I think maybe it's 96 from this end to this end, and that's it on the boat. So as far as it being a 96-inch beam, I felt like that was a little deceiving. The Tracker actually was 96 inches. That's why I have a bimini for this. It came off the Tracker when I measured. The Tracker was actually a 96-inch beam. So I figured the Bimini would fit this. We'll find out. There are a few other little deceiving things that I can't think of what they were, but like the 96-inch beam, that was a huge one. Oh, I know what it was. This is I can't remember what the number they said the side wall was, but it's not as high as they said it was. I think they were saying it was a little over 21 or something like that, and it's actually a little under. So just little deceiving tricks they put on there. I would still probably buy this. Another thing that I don't understand, most of the manufacturers are coming with the jump seats in the back. That would be really nice to have. It's not that big of a deal. You can put some different types of seats, or just give somebody a cushion to sit on while you're going down the water, but the jump seats would have been really nice to have, and that was really the only negative thing that I didn't like when I was looking for the boat. Other than the jump seats, I would like to see a second live well under the seat like most people. It's not a huge deal. I don't keep a lot of fish. Hell, I don't even catch a lot of fish. But other than that, I felt like this was the best choice overall for me. And you're gonna get what you get. Nobody's doing quality work anymore. Nobody really gives a shit. Let's just be honest. So if you're looking for one of these boats, like I said, I couldn't find anything. I hope this helps you out.